Does Banshee have a god roll? Let's find out, starting with Night Watch. It's part of the suite of Gambit weapons. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That came out with the season of the Drifter or Aces Wild, whatever you want to call it. And the curated version of this is available for people who complete the new light mission, and that comes with corkscrew rifling, extended mag, overflow, and explosive payload. And of course I have that. Oh, by the way, if you want overflow, it doesn't come on this gun anymore, so complete that mission and save it. And these are random rolls, so you can't pull it out of collections if you delete it. My issue is this gun never really felt good. I've used it. It was effective, but something is just a little off about it. And I think that really starts with the barrel. I have not tested the roll that I picked out for this gun, but I'm really inclined to lean towards fluted barrel on this. Now, the mag, of course, I like tac mag, but if you're going to use this for champions and like GM Nightfalls or, boss DPS, you want something that's going to really benefit you with hitting successive critical shots. You want something that's going to do increased damage or something that's going to stop champions. So we'll get to the perks in a minute, but tac mag is always my top pick. However, if you're going to be doing sustained damage to one enemy like a boss, I would recommend the extended mag. Absolutely, because you want to get as much damage into a short period of time as possible. But if you have to reload, that's really gonna lower your damage output. I don't understand the point of having threat detector on a scout rifle. I'd go with subsistence if you're getting kills, or maybe rapid hit if you're doing sustained boss damage. And then I would rather do ability bills than use demolitionist. This just doesn't make sense. If you're going to be doing boss DPS or just period, I think honestly explosive payload is the best perk in this column. You could also go with rampage if you're doing multiple kills on smaller enemies, or multi-kill clip. But again, you have to get kills with multi-kill clip. So if you're doing sustained damage, explosive payload all the way. Is this a god roll? No, it's not even a good roll. Lonesome's another weapon from the suite of Gambit weapons, and with this one, I have two of these, and it's a really effective sidearm, but again, it just doesn't feel right to me. And I recently rebuilt what I want on this gun, and honestly, I think stability and handling are needed for this weapon. And so again, I would entertain the idea of going with fluted barrel or maybe even corkscrew. And you don't have either one. I don't think small bore will give you a little bit of stability. Out of these two, I would pick small bore. High cal rounds is not bad. I would personally go with ricochet to get added range, but this will also give you some range. Ricochet also gives you added stability, which is why I would prefer that over high cal, but this is a good option right here. Probably my second pick. Tac mag doesn't come on this gun. For this column, I would prefer full auto trigger, especially with how this gun feels. You could get outlaw, and I generally like really good reload on sidearms, so I think outlaw would be my second pick. And then in the final column, looking at damage, you can get swashbuckler, kill clip, or multi-kill clip. But based on how you use this weapon, like it's a sidearm, you're probably hip firing, you're probably not getting precision shots. Kill clip gives you like a consistent 30 to 33% damage buff. And I think that's honestly the best choice. You get more damage with kill clip than you do swashbuckler. So is this a god roll? No, but I think if you went with small bore and high cal, and then you have kill clip, it's a pretty decent roll. So if you don't have a lonesome, check it out. Nature of the beast, the trick with this one is that there's a lot of perks that a lot of us like on hand cannons that don't come on this gun. The reason is because this gun is made for PvP, so it's going to have more PvP friendly perks. And it comes with, well, I would prefer fast draw here. And then crossfire, not so much. I would much prefer to have tac mag here. Quick draw and rangefinder are both great perks for this particular weapon. However, snapshot sights does come here. I personally would prefer snapshots, although quick draw is the gold tier perk. My other pick for this gun would be Vorpal. Vorpal would allow you to do extra damage to Guardians while their supers are active, but the supers have to be active. So Rangefinder is more consistent of a perk, but if you get either Rangefinder or Vorpal, it's good. Is this a god roll? No. Is it a good roll? It's pretty decent. Like, it's not terrible. Check it out. Eternal Blazon, this is a great scout rifle. It really is. And if you can get a really good roll on this one, that would be amazing. And you want to go with either flash or torch for the sights, which they're more square sights, so neither one of these. I would go ricochet rounds all the way for range, full auto trigger, although overflow is also available, so that's a good choice. And out of everything that's available in this column, I would prefer kill clip. So this is a dud. It's not a god roll. It's not even a good roll. Tarantula, this is interesting. I've seen people pull this out in raids and just destroy with it. Some of the damage numbers I've seen are amazing. And the funny thing is, it doesn't even have, like, the best perks for doing boss DPS. If it had Vorpal, this thing might be stupid. So with Tarantula, I would probably go with, Hammerforge Rifling gives you +8, but full bore? Oh, I'm not sure I'd want to get rid of the stability and handling. There are penalties if you go with full bore, but you have +13 range. Corkscrew is a good all-round barrel. It's going to give you +5 stability, +4 range, and +5 handling. So honestly, I think these are two excellent barrels to pick from, and swap off. See if you need the stability and handling, or see if you can just go full-on range. If you could go range, 100% do it. We have enhanced battery and accelerated coils. I think normally I would go with probably liquid coils. Projection fuse gives you some extra range. Enhanced battery, you get +20 in the magazine. Accelerated coils, you get -3 impact. Honestly, I'm not too keen on either one of these. I'd probably go with the enhanced battery. But here's the thing. Well, no. Firmly Planted's not that great either. I was thinking it was field prep. Yeah, no. I don't like this. I would go field prep all the way here. And then Rampage is only going to work well if you're getting multiple kills. Same with Kill Clip. Those are good options. You could also go Snapshot Sights, but Box Breathing. If you're doing this for boss DPS, I would go with Box Breathing. Is this a god roll? No. Is it a good roll? Not really. However, I'm going to grab it because I'm going to test out those barrels. And then we have Eternity's Edge, the Warlock Sword. I only used this sword in year 1. I got it. I was a kindergarten, knew nothing about the game, and it was a gorgeous sword. It's beautiful. I love this thing. We have Surrounded, which is really the best perk in this column. Relentless Strikes. I rely on this heavily to keep my ammo filled without using an ammo finder. Infinite Guard is the only guard that comes on here. And ta-da! We've got Jagged Edge. Guys, is this a god roll? Yes. If you're a Warlock, pick it up. If you're thinking about playing Warlock, pick it up. Hunters, we have QUICKFANG. Assassin's Blade is my top pick for this column. Tireless Blade, sword ammo granted for every other powered sword kill. I don't know, I've kind of gotten out of the habit of just using powered sword kills all the time. And you might still run out. I would prefer Relentless Strikes, and that does come in this column. If you could get that, this would be better. This is probably the second best perk in this column, though. Swordmaster's Guard is my favorite guard, and it's the only guard that comes on this sword. And as far as blades go, I'm not too keen on any of these. Honestly, I'd probably go Honed Edge with this. Is this a god roll? No. Is it a good roll? I'm going to say not really. Titans, we just had one of the god rolls for Crown Splitter the other day, and really the differences between Whirlwind and Vorpal in this column. Surrounded is definitely not what I would go for with this sword. Honestly, if I went with Surrounded, I'd want to use a sword that was more lightweight and just better for movement. This thing is just heavy and wonky. Whirlwind and Vorpal all the way. Again, I prefer Relentless Strikes here. And Heavy Guard. I believe Heavy Guard's the only thing that comes on here, which is great. It's a fantastic guard. And, man, no, yeah. Is this a god roll? No. Is it a good roll? Sorry, Titans. You should have gotten the sword a few weeks ago. That's it, folks. Thank you. Banshee does have one god roll. Warlocks, you win. If you'd like to support this channel, liking and commenting on the videos tells YouTube to share these videos with others who may find them useful. If you'd like to provide monetary support to help keep this channel up and running, visit my locals and subscribe star communities.